Students, as I discussed with you about the, if you have the book, then you can open the book. If you have book, then please open it. And I explained the topic that was the binary operator. So I said to you, the operator which works on two operand is called binary operator. So I explained a relational operator. Relational operator is also works on two operands. So that's why it is binary operator. Next one is logical operator. Logical operator also works on that means more than two operand, so it is also comes to the binary operator. If you go to the that means arithmetic operator, so these also comes to two operand, and that's why it also comes to the category of the binary operator. So today we will discuss about the unary operator. So what are the unary operator? Anjanya, Sarthak, are you listening me? Sarthak, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Turn on your camera. Turn it on. I said many times. Turn on your camera, I said to you.
Sir, network is not good.
Okay, not good, just turn on your camera. Let me check. Turn on your camera. So that I can check to you people that what you are doing. Are you not listening? Sarthak, are you not listening? What? Okay, so let me share the screen first. Just wait. So students, this screen, my laptop screen is shared or not right now? Right now is it shared? Right now is it shared? Can you see the desktop screen, laptop screen? Response me please. Can you see? Can you see the screen, desktop screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to explain the operator that are unary operator. So the definition, what definition I explained, I said to you, let me write here, unary operator. So so spelling is just change here, spelling UNARY, UNARY. So unary operator, what is this? Okay, so the operator which works on one operand is called unary operator. So the operator which works on one operand is called unary operator. For example, this is plus. So this is plus. So this plus works on comes to the unary operator, minus, next one, plus plus, increment operator, next one is minus minus, decrement operator. So these all comes to the category of unary operator. So this one plus, minus, plus plus, increment operator, and the next one is decrement operator, that is minus minus. You all clear this one? Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So plus, minus, plus, plus, and minus, minus. So today I will discuss it. Uh, Suppose students, I have a value like int a equal to 5. This one I have a value of integer type int a equal to 5. So if I write here system dot out dot println and I write like this plus a. So it means that is the plus operator, we are working with the single operand. This a is called operand. I already explained to you operand, and this is called operator. So this plus is working only on single operand. So that's why this comes to the unary operator. So I can write also this one. Just wait, let me show you. I can write this one also, minus a. So if you do not like write here plus, then it is understood that if before any digit no sign is there, then it is a plus operator. You know this thing? If you do not write any operator before any variables, then it is understood that this is having the plus operator. So if I writing the minus operator before the variable, so this value becomes in minus. That means the print will be minus 5. The print will be minus 5. Okay, so these two is clear right now. Let me clear you the plus plus and minus minus. So there are two types of increment and decrement operators. Which type? First one is, let me write over here. First one is pre-increment. Second one is pre-decrement. In the same way, just wait. It will also have pre-increment. This is wrong. Pre-increment, then post. Basically, I mixed this one. This is not wrong, but I mixed. Post increment. Next one is pre-decrement. Next one is post-decrement. So these are the types of the plus plus and minus minus. So plus plus is called increment operator. So this increment operator is of two types, pre-increment and post-increment. This is decrement operator. So this decrement operator is of two types, pre-decrement and post-decrement. So let me explain everything one by one. Let me open the this one, BlueJ. Wait, where is BlueJ? This is upside. Okay, so before opening the BlueJ, let me explain one thing. This is called, this first one is called that are pre-increment, means first increment then use. First increment then use. On what it means? Post increment, first use then increment. You will be understand, don't worry. If I start to write the practical, then you people will be understand. First decrement then use. Next one is first use, then decrement. So these are the definitions of increment. First increment, this is pre means first increment then use. Post means first use then increment. The same way, first pre means pre-decrement means first decrement then use. Post decrement means first use then decrement. So what does it mean? Let me write a program, and after that you people can understand it very well. Suppose students, suppose you people are familiar about this one, this complete Java code. Are you familiar? Are you familiar? Am I audible to you? Please give me response. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. So, you people know that this is class is a keyword and this is the class name. I already explained the naming convention of writing the class name, and I already explained that class is, every keyword in Java will be the small letter. So these things I have explained. This is your duty to just revise and build your concept stronger. So suppose I have written int a equal to 3, and I am writing here system dot out dot println. I am writing a plus plus. Then again Control C. I am just writing here plus plus a. Okay. So can you tell me so one more thing, let me write here the main also. I left the main public static void main string args. This one is right now. Wait a moment. Okay. So can you tell me what which output we will get? So let me first explain this one. You have written a equal to 3. So what is the definition of this one? I said to you, post increment means first use then increment. I said first use then increment. That means here the value, the printout will be 3, where the output will be 3, because first use then increment. So it will use, so it will print 3. Then when my that means interpreter will reach over here in this line, then what happened? This value is incremented. So incremented means it becomes 3 to 4. So in this line it becomes 4. So when it will comes to here, so it will say, oh, this is pre-increment. So pre-increment, first increment then use. That means it becomes here, what it becomes here? 4, and here 4, one more increment, so 5. So the answer will be 3 and 5. You can check the answer. First you compile this one. Wait. This is class compiled, no syntax error. Let me run and show to you the output. Just check here. The answer is 3 and 5. Answer is 3 and 5. I think you should aware about why this output is coming. Let me show again. Again, let me show you the output and the code both on the same place. This one. Are you able to see the code and output? So just relate this one. let me one more time I am explaining to you, and after that I hope that you people can understand what I am saying. So just see here, a equal to 3, so it will come to here. I said to you first use then increment, because this is post increment. So here first use, that means it will print what is the value of 3, a, this is 3, so it will print 3. Then it will first use then increment, so it will become 4. First use means first print, so print will be 3, and after that this will be incremented to 4. So here the value of a becomes 4. So it is pre-increment. So first increment, then use. So 4 becomes 5. So here the answer, you will get the answer 5. Are you understanding? Are you understanding or not?
Understanding, sir.
Okay. So if you are understanding, then let me give the answer of this one, a and minus minus a. Can you tell me, can you give the answer? Minus minus a minus minus. I need answer. I need answer. I need answer. Akhilesh, answer please. You are not saying some anything. Your response is not good. Response please. What should be the answer here? Response please. What should be the answer here? Can you tell me the answer? Akhilesh, are you listening? Are you listening? Tribya Sharma, can you give the answer of this one? A equal to 3 minus minus a minus minus. Can you give the answer? Can you give the answer? What? What should be the answer over here? What should be the answer over here? Please tell me. Anjanya, you joined again? He's coming. Just wait to him. He can tell the answer. Anjanya? Anjanya?
Yes, sir.
Tell
Yes,
the
sir.
answer. Tell the answer. I asked the question and you left. Tell the answer.
The network problem was there.
Okay, answer. Tell me answer. In 1 minute. I do not have time. Okay, listen. This is
Sir, output we have to say.
Output. Just see here, watch the screen. I'm telling you. This is pre-increment. So pre-increment, pre-decrement. I'm sorry, this is pre-decrement. So pre-decrement says that first decrement, then use. So first decrement means 3 becomes 2. So it here will be 2. The 2 printouts will be here. Then it will come here. So it says first use, then increment. So 2 will be used over here. So answer will be 2 and 2. Just see the answer. Let me compile. Okay, it is compiled, no syntax error. Run it. Just see here, answer is coming 2 and 2. Is it right? Are you understanding what I am saying? What I am saying, are you
Yes.
understanding? Okay, so the homework of your will be, you people will do all the questions which are based on increment and decrement operator, and you will revise all the operators inside all the operators of binary operator. So all the operators like assignment operator, like equal operator, like arithmetic operator, like logical operator, relational operator. So you people will revise this thing. Okay. So I think this is enough for you, and I will upload this videos in the group also. That means I will share the YouTube link in the group, and you must watch this video, all my videos, because if you watch the videos again and again, so if some confusions will be there in your mind, then after watching many times, this confusion will be clear. You will not have any doubt if you watch the video many times. Thank you, students. I'm going to share. You must watch this video. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.